Welcome back to Resident Evil DS. We're going to take on the next leg and get way farther in the game.
You would have thought that we've run into Jill at some point.
Yeah, you'd think, because we ran into Wesker at one point, we've seen Rebecca, but not our girl. Not our Amazon. We haven't found her.
Everything seems to be going exactly as it was in Jill's campaign, so you think they'd be overlapping a bit more than that.
You'd think so. I can't remember which side is canonical. I think it is Jill's that has the canonical ending. Because, well, I don't know. Let me think about that. Because who would technically have the canonical ending? Because Chris was locked up in a prison. Barry didn't die.
Well, wouldn't everyone living be the canonical ending because everybody lives in later games anyway?
Well, true. But I'm trying to think of who carries more of that weight of being the true ending, Jill or Chris. I suppose it doesn't matter, honestly. It could be open-ended.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll go with that.
Just depends on who did a better job.
So, depending on our final time here at the end of the game, that'll be who is the canonical ender of this story. We'll see how quickly I can beat Rebirth mode. And speaking of Rebirth mode, we are actually going to go get a key item that was in Jill's campaign, but it has completely moved locations. It is no longer in the mansion. It is actually back at the cabin where we fought Plant 42. There's a special reason for it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, I'd like to pose a question to you while we're getting prepared here.
Lay it on me.
How many boss fights are in Resident Evil? Do you remember back that far to Jill's campaign?
Oh, fuck me, man.
How many bosses did we fight? We fought the snake.
Yeah, there's one.
We technically fought a giant shark, but it didn't put up much of a fight.
Do you call that a fight? I call that...
No.
I call that just murder.
An inconvenience, maybe.
Yeah.
We fought a giant spider. We fought the tyrant. So that's about 4 boss fights.
Did you count Plant 42?
5. That is 5 major boss fights. Can't believe I forgot that one, because we're here in its area.
Well, there you go.
But Rebirth mode decides to change it up a bit. When you go back to the cabin in Rebirth mode for this one key item you have to beat the game, all the enemies, or brand new enemies, have shown up in the cabin. There are now hunters everywhere and bees. But they also throw another wrench into your plan. It's not that easy just to pick up this item. There has to be something else.
Of course. It can never be easy, can it?
Now, I actually thought you could come back in here and use the original entrance to where you fought Plant 42, the only way to get in. But they have closed it off. I wonder why.
Well, why?
Because of the new boss fight added to Rebirth mode. A first-person fight with a snake!
Oh my god! Get the fuck out of here!
You gotta knife a giant snake to death.
So,
Yeah, look how stupid this looks. Right, so the snake in the cabin, you cannot hurt him when his mouth is closed.
It's like you just, so I'll just, stab you, I guess?
Yeah, it's just waiting patiently, but that's what happens when you try to hit him when his mouth isn't open. You just, like, ding off of it, like you hit a piece of metal. No, but, yeah, whenever you can get a free shot in, whenever he opens his mouth, go in for a couple more stabs, it does help. If he comes in from the right, from the left, just slash him in the direction he's showing up, and you'll be able to get some free hits on him and a critical hit. That was a bad shot.
Oh dear.
I can get this.
I feel like they should have added a bit more to it.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do in this era of gaming with the Nintendo DS and a game that was made back in the 90s?
Oh, I don't know, maybe use one of the many guns you have?
Oh, well, maybe.
That'd probably help, yeah.
But let me tell you this. I believe, and this is a firm belief of mine, that the only reason this boss is here, by the way, he's dead, is the new mode that was added to the DS version, Master of Knifing. You have to go through 5 waves of the first-person segments, and the final boss is the snake.
Makes sense. Right.
I think that's the only reason they added it.
So it's pretty much the Super Mario 64 DS treatment to the original Resident Evil, I see.
Something like that. While Mario 64 DS added like 30 brand new stars, this one just adds another function to the system you're playing it on.
Well, you can't always be like Nintendo now, can ya?
True. You can just be like Capcom and recycle games.
Oh, since when are they recycling games?
I don't know, it's a trick question. The answer is always yes. Yeah, we went all the way back to the cabin and fought a giant snake in first person, knife only, to get the Doom book.
And now here's where the real nightmare begins. Regular zombies!
No! Oh, even harder than the snake.
And a dog, but, you know. Hey, good job, though.
Oh, thank you. I've gotten better. You won't be able to tell in later segments, but, you know, I managed to get it done. We're going to be exploring the underground once again as Chris, and do you remember how cheap it was that we got a flamethrower, a really good weapon, for like one room?
Tell me it's not going to happen again.
Oh, it's going to happen many, many times, and the bad thing about that is Chris has, as you know, a smaller inventory than Jill's, which means you're going to be carrying around basically 2 items to take up inventory space. The second crank we're going to get in the underground, and the flamethrower. So you're going to be strapped for itemtory space. It's not fun.
Did you never think to take one of the stars' knapsacks to maybe add a little more space so we could carry some more stuff, or maybe their guns or whatever they had with them? I don't know.
I don't know. If they would have just advanced just a few more years, they would have learned what an attache case is.
Oh, no shit.
I want that! Give me the big case!
It's like, hold on, you open up the locks and it just opens up with like a gotta get my shotgun here.
Which one? Oh, just the fully upgraded one. God, I want to play Resident Evil 4 so badly.
Yeah, why are you playing this?
Because it was requested, and I can't turn down a request, especially when they donate towards it.
Yeah, I suppose, but... Well, wait, why didn't he ask for Resi 4?
I don't know. DS version has its moments.
You wasted it, man!
Nah,
Should've done like
nah,
something
nah.
obscure like Dead Aim or something.
Speaking of which, I actually did get a message from somebody saying Dead Aim wasn't that bad. I took one look at some Dead Aim footage just to see what he was talking about. Seeing as how I haven't played it, I can't actually say it's bad. It doesn't look like any other Resident Evil game, so that docks some points, but I'll probably play it later on. Oh, look. The flamethrower.
I guess it's only here for like a few seconds.
Mm-hmm. Just to unlock another door. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Now, I will say, this specific flamethrower, it's not used to unlock and lock another door. This one is, since this is kind of a dead-end area, you can only go so far with it. You can actually use this flamethrower to kill the enemies that will show up after a cutscene happens. That's a good choice. But I really wish you could just take the flamethrower with you.
Enrico! Don't come any closer, Chris.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, you remember this guy from Rebecca's unit?
Don't! Hell. Umbrella.
Oh, thank you very much.
Who is it?
In Enrico's defense, I would totally point a gun at Chris since he's toting a flamethrower everywhere he's going.
Double crosser. What did he mean by that?
I'm the good guy, right?
He's trying to figure out where the safety is on the flamethrower, accidentally turns it on.
I don't think that Enrico would have spoken for as long as he did if he got shot where he did, you know? Got a feeling his death would have been absolutely instant.
God, it takes forever to kill the hunters with fire.
You had to preheat the oven, you know?
Right, right.
And the shotgun just works better. Just use that.
Yeah, the flamethrower is pretty useless on things that are not zombies. If you have zombies, they're slow enough to actually, get hit by the flames and die. But the hunters are way too fast for a weapon like this. It's not worth it.
Doesn't blow flames, it blows ass.
Oh!
Huh?
There we go. Oh, wait. Popped out of nowhere.
Hey, I saw you. I saw that. Die! Oh!
He was my only friend! Here's where being good at the knifing segments can be bad. I have a full inventory, thanks a lot, flamethrower, and I have to abandon those magnum bullets. I really would have liked those.
Is there really any use to the flamethrower right about now?
Nope, except to screw me. Oops. Let's make it a bit useful before I die. Oh, this sucks.
Oh, dear.
I gotta tell you, this right now, this sucks.
Got a little hot up there, didn't it?
Wow. I forgot how quickly the flamethrower can be unloaded.
And you're running out of shotgun shells. I felt like we had so much. Oh, wait, you still got quite a few there, don't you?
I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the game. Spoiler alert.
Oh, well, okay then. Way to ruin the tension!
Oh god, I'm sorry! I will say, though, I decided to challenge myself when it came to the ending part of this game. When we get to the final part, we are actually going to ditch all other weapons for a weapon with very small amount of ammo that I've collected in the game so far. So it's kind of a challenge to myself to see if I can make it through with very limited ammo. That I won't spoil. Oh, look! Another flamethrower!
Ugh.
And this one you have to take with you. You have to unlock another door.
Great. It's like they tease you with it. Oh, here we go again. It's a boulder!
And it missed Chris Redfield.
That's a boulder. A boulder.
I love how the music kicks in after you avoided the slow-moving boulder. God damn it. Can't pick it up.
Oh, tough luck.
What?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Alright.
And now for another good use of the flamethrower. It actually doesn't suck down here in the underground. If you want, totally optional, but you can, here's Black Tiger, burn the spider to death.
Well, that makes sense.
A small problem.
Oh, God!
Little bit of a problem with this fight. The spider is very fast, as you can see. It's a dodge and attack kind of enemy. So as soon as it gets an attack off, it'll immediately dodge, and also before it attacks, it will dodge again.
Make sure your spider is roasted to an even golden brown.
Cajun spider.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the flamethrower sucks. Even though you can use it to score some free damage. Like, this is a weapon you won't have again, so it's basically you're picking up a gun to use for one part and then abandon it. The problem, very short range, and it almost immediately runs out of ammo.
What a piece of shit.
Yes, Chris got screwed in this part. Like, that's kind of not fair.
Jill has her handheld the entire time, and Chris has to actually endure this survival horror.
Ooh, that was a very bad choice on my part.
Did you fuck it up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, now
Yep.
you're dead. Now
Yep,
you're
see it.
you're just dead.
I suck. I will admit, these puzzles later on took me forever. So with the power of editing, allow me to speed this process up a bit. And by that, I mean cut out about 15 minutes of me trying to figure out the easiest puzzle in the whole friggin' world.
I couldn't figure it out. I really didn't even care.
Okay, that's fair. There we go.
Good job.
Thank you. And all of that for ammo I still can't pick up. Damn it. All right, fine. We'll drop some stuff off. We'll pick up those Magnum rounds. It's actually good that we are picking up Magnum rounds. I'm going to be using some heavy firepower, and I can't wait to use it. One shot, kill everything.
Alrighty. Get some blood going through here.
Finally. There won't be anything after this episode, so this was a pretty quick one. We're actually on the ending part of the caves, of the underground. Like, as soon as we go through one more door, it's over. There is nothing more to this. This is a very short segment, and in the next episode, we will actually be going into the final area.
This is a short game.
This is a very short game. Like, as soon as you're done with the cabin, halfway done with the game.
I almost feel like Jill's campaign was more exciting because more stuff happened. There was more character moments. Here, Chris is just kind of meandering around and not really doing much.
Right, and that's the problem I do have with Chris's campaign. It's hard mode. Okay, I get that. But the fun thing about Jill's campaign, not because it's a little easier, but it's just the fact that, as you said, stuff happens.
It has all the great lines in it.
The greatest of lines. There we go. Free up another inventory space. That's the only reason we needed the flamethrower, is just to open that door down there.
Fucking finally.
I'm going to go ahead and stock up, and the next episode we're going to be rocking the Magnum only. I've got 26 shots for it in total. We're going to see if we can beat the rest of the game Magnum only.
Bang bang, mother bitches!